In 5, 4, 3, 2, and welcome to another episode of the Sloppy Top Podcast. I am your host, Carlitos Papitos, and with me I have...
It's your boy, Chuck Nasty.
We took a little hiatus last weekend, had to take care of some things, get some nappy poos. We had a experience.
Your boy needed to sleep like 9 hours.
Yeah, and your boy over here had dealt with some car troubles that we'll kind of brief on that the girls talked about on their podcast. We'll get to that in a second. But first things first, let's get our bills paid. We want to shout out our first sponsor, Bear Dance CBD Market. Now, Bear Dance CBD Market can bring you the best quality CBD at the most affordable price. All their CBD products are specific to the Christiansburg area. Cool thing about them too is not only are they a CBD shop, but they're also a fresh market. So you can go up there, you can get smoothies.
They got all the local organic goodies.
Yeah, they
like in all sorts, shapes, sizes, and it's that time of year. There's probably it's harvest season coming up. Like it's gonna be popping.
So on that note, we're gonna spark this up. It's 4-1 Hemp, our personal show favorite.
Like hands down favorite.
Mm-hmm.
It's super good stuff. It tastes delicious. It sets the vibe. You know the vibe.
And it
sets the vibe.
It's like really green and fresh looking too. Like it doesn't look like, you know, that beat up brown CBD that you find in your gas station. It actually looks like real nugs.
It's good. It's good stuff.
You want to shout out our next sponsor?
Next up we got Oak City Hot Sauce. Spicy stuff, folks. Oak City Hot Sauce is a locally sourced and owned hot sauce company, farm to table. Crazy. We got wild to mild, and the other thing is it's not just your taco sauce. It's like you can add the Hellraiser to a pot of chili and step it up a bit. Like some of these are really kind of infusing more than just dribbling on something, and I've started really messing with that.
I use it to cook sometimes.
Yeah. I love my lineup.
Yeah, and if you want to go back and revisit an episode, Zach Brings the Heat, he actually talks about how they purposely made the food for it, or I mean the sauce for it to be incorporated in cooking.
More than just a regular taco sauce.
And talking about that, the Sloppy Top collab, the sample actually is getting sent to me in the mail today, or got put in the mail on Friday.
I'm gonna
hit him up.
Send a message to Zach and be like, hey,
what's up with that? Because that's
put
coming
the spicy stuff in my mouth.
But we'll probably release the label photo and stuff like that. Not this episode, but probably the next. So that's exciting stuff. So keep tuned for that.
Oak City Hot Sauce, also available in 40 Harris Teeter locations in North Carolina. They do pop-ups. Hit up the website,
oakcityhotsauce.com.
Yeah.
All right. And so if you've noticed, we have somebody sitting dead center to us. You might recognize her from the other CreaTV show, The Dancer and the Housewife. You may also recognize her from me complaining about her sometimes on this show. This is my wife, Kenzi.
Hey.
And
what's up, y'all?
Brent's laughing because we got yelled at to not call her Kenzi. And
Forever.
Let's just say, hey, Kenzi, if you see Kristen, tell her Mama needs to come home.
Yeah, so we'll touch base about that real quick because we talked about it kind of on The Dancer and the Housewife, but not really here. So I had no idea that her name was Kristen until we went to the courthouse.
The day we got married.
To go sign her paperwork, and I was like, "That's not your name." I was like, "Where's?" I was like, "Is Kenzi?" I was like, "Is Kenzi your middle name?" And she was like, "No, not at all. It's Kristen."
Yeah. No.
Wild.
I feel like I witnessed you getting accosted for saying Kenzi. I was like, I had said it a couple times, but then I saw Carlos get accosted for it. And then I was like, I can never call her that again.
Yeah, but on camera, we're going to call her Kenzi.
All right.
Just to keep up her appearances.
Yeah.
Like
whatever.
Yeah. So let's get it going. The first time you saw my foreskin, were you disgusted?
Oh my God. No.
Were you shocked?
Not at all.
If you look at a guy, can you?
Was it your first foreskin
Foreskin
or
was
nah?
No.
Nah.
That's why.
Wild.
That's why.
That's
No,
wild.
that's
You're
why.
ready
That's
for
why
it.
she didn't get the like. Oh,
Dude,
what?
No,
Because
honestly,
I
to
know
be
you get the
honest-
look sometimes.
To be honest, I couldn't tell with you.
Really?
I really couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, one.
Because the turtle comes
the
out the
first-
sleeve.
The first time, we hooked up, we were both kind of really messed up
Yeah.
after that show. So I didn't even notice. I really didn't even notice until you pointed it out to me.
What do you mean?
Swear to God, I don't remember.
You're like, hey, Kenzi, you haven't made any comments about the little helmet I got on my pee-pee.
I'm like, hey, Kenzi, I brought a little snack for you. She's like, where? I don't see a picnic basket. And then like a fucking peg dispenser. Or actually like the episode of SpongeBob where he had the glove candy where he was like, and that shit went on his mouth. That's the same concept, but with my foreskin, I just keep little snacks in there for my wife.
Oh man.
This one's getting going, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this one's
Right
gonna
from the start.
This was gonna get off the rails. This is gonna be what Sloppy Top was intended to be. We had enough serious episodes. We got y'all in here.
Yeah.
You're hooked. You're fucked.
This might be a Patreon episode.
Yeah. But seriously though, so like the whole let's talk about foreskin for real because honestly, it's a 50-50 thing. Like either they'll look at it and just be like, or they'll look at it and just be like. You know what I mean? And
No, I don't, dude. I don't fucking know what you mean, dude.
I do because.
okay, let's go.
Okay, sorry, honey. Love you.
I know you've seen more dicks than me.
But-
This is not a shocker.
So my first experience with an uncut dick.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
God, I didn't know this is freaking Adam and Eve porno descriptions.
No, dog. We're gonna learn about it. Keep going.
Okay,
So
continue.
I was completely unaware.
Mhm.
And we were both a little messed up, just as usual, after a show, whatever the fuck it may have been. But I had previously already hooked up with this guy, and I never.
So you're just foreskin, not obvious.
I never noticed,
just-
to be honest with you. The first time I noticed was when I went to give him a blowjob, to be honest. And I had no idea, and it completely caught me off guard. And I got it all in my mouth, and I was like, oh my God.
It hung like the sleeve of a wizard, didn't it?
It
You
sucked into my mouth, and I was like, it was
See,
completely unprepared.
So I'm gonna give y'all some description about mine. Mine's like Lisa is like tight into the tip, you know what I mean? And when I cock it back, like she said, you really can't tell. Like it kind of
can't.
It's
And
not.
this
It's
person-
not a damn.
This person
No,
was
dude, but hear
on
me
the
out.
smaller
There's
side
flappy
of
ones?
penises.
No,
by
but
the
there's
way,
flappy
so you
ones?
could tell it a lot better.
I didn't
Yeah.
know they were loose.
Oh no, dude, hear me
No,
out.
so
Hear me out.
He was a little. He was
I didn't know they could
small,
get
There
loose.
so,
was somebody who I wrestled with who had a fucking
A
So
loose
hear me
one?
out. No, hear me out. If chicks can
But
have,
see, that's
if
the whole
chicks
reason
can have
th-
flappy lips, dudes can have long tips.
No,
You feel
but that's
me?
one of the But okay, so look, that's weird to me. I don't consider that because one of the reasons that they justify circumcision is sometimes it's too tight and it needs to go.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Genetically, it
Like-
needs to go.
And you'll grow into it to the point where when you're maturing, that's when it starts to rip and stuff because it doesn't catch up with it. That happens. My mom was actually really concerned about that.
No, I
with
know.
me. Dude, till I got married to her. Honestly, it was probably when my mom stopped complaining about my penis, and I think she was just
What?
I mean, honestly, if you really want to get down to it. 95% of the people who circumcise their children do not do it for health reasons. They will try to tell you it's for health reasons. It is 100% sexual
Traditional.
preference.
Well, no, it's
No,
just
fuck
wait,
that.
what? It's sexual
It's
what?
in the sense
As
of
for the mother,
As for
yeah.
the mother, it's not like they're looking at their baby's dick being like, "Fuck yeah, dude, my baby's got a hog."
But
they're thinking about for the
future.
future. They're like, if I saw it, I'm circumcised dick.
Man.
But there's still There's still a cultural and religious backing behind that where it's like, yeah, it will. We found out about it because of religion, but it's for health now, and it's like, from what I've gathered, being circumcised, it's like, that's what they do. Just do it. Dude, I think you would be surprised how many
countries
motherfuckers.
where they do it to females.
Males too.
You
Yeah.
No, I know, but what I'm
And,
saying
like,
is I don't think you
just
realize
as
how many
ludicrous.
super white people are like, yeah, snip it.
Yeah.
They're not like, oh, thinking about anything of
Also, fun fact: if you're on any kind of Medicare or anything like that, when you're gonna go get your baby's dick snipped, you pay for that out of pocket.
They do not pay
They
for
do
it.
not
'cause
pay
it is
for
a
that.
cosmetic surgery.
is not it's not a necessary thing for your child.
Yeah.
An elective surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I've had, it's more or less in high school. I had girls walk out on me when
high school bitches.
dude, yeah, but the weird thing about it was, in the retrospect of them, they would leave and say something about my foreskin, and then somebody else would be like, foreskin? And want to come look at it. So it kind of worked out in my favor in that aspect of things. But I do have one specific memory where I felt like I almost wanted to snip it off. Yeah.
What would you do as an adult doing that?
What?
Because
What do you mean?
I feel like
What, get
that's
my
a
dick-
long
my-
process to
Heal? Yeah. So my mom straight up. So once again, my mom's fucking obsession. And Mom, if you're watching this, I will never forgive you for your obsession for trying to cut off my dick skin. Because my grandmother convinced her not to. My grandma was like, "Yo, this baby's gonna scream and be in pain and not."
Well,
be able
hey,
to."
dude, hold on. Before you continue, just consider your mom might have tried. My parents fucking did it, dude.
And so.
Your parents are like, "Nah."
Fucking just sulk in it, dude.
Dude.
Oh, I almost fucking got. Well,
But dude,
when I found out about it, it was already gone. And I had no way. I
No
was
idea.
lost. I was lost, dude.
dude, and I'm not gonna.
My deciding factor on when we had our son
Yeah.
was I'm 15 years older than my little brother. So I vividly remember him being born and the newborn stage and everything, And my parents circumcised him, and I remember him just screaming for weeks at every diaper change. Every time you touched him, if you held him wrong, everything. It was
Dude,
terrible.
and it's like,
I'm glad that I don't have that fucking memory.
dude, and think about
Yeah.
that too. Like I said, that baby can't accurately tell you, yo, my dick
my
hurts.
dick hurts.
You know what I mean?
Give me something.
So-
You can't give a baby anything for pain.
So yeah, it's Team Turtleneck in this house. All my dogs are not even circumcised. that shit pops out the
Oh
sheath.
my god.
You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying, all right? Wei Zhongxing.
Yeah. Dude, Chrissy D definitely told a story about a dude that got his shit chopped at 19
Dude,
because of a girl, and then the girl broke up with him.
go back to the Blind Fury episode and listen to our good old boy Charlie. Charlie got his foreskin removed as a teenager.
Right.
Because
Now,
of religious purposes.
So 13 or 14?
Yeah, 14 or something
Yeah,
like that,
14,
for
right.
religious purposes.
Dude, this dude did it because a girl at 19.
And then she dumped him, right?
And then
Crazy.
she dumped him.
She's like, actually, your head looks better in the hood.
Oh my god.
And of course, Chrissy D was like, "Oh, let me see it." And dude, he said it looked like, oh my god, fuck. He said something traumatic, like an actual horrible thing. He's like, "Yeah, it looks like that." And dude, Tom Segura started laughing. Did you see that?
Dude,
That
the
episode?
Yeah, you know,
Dude, that episode almost has 1 million fucking views right now. Like the last time I saw that Christy, your mom's house, it was at 700K, dog, and all of their other
Those
ones are
are-
steady 400.
we're podcast nerding out real quick. So, Your Mom's House and History Hyenas are two shows that you have to know a lot of the hidden inside jokes and terminology for them to work
Definitely.
out. And so if you don't think that Chrissy D went on Your Mom's House and saw them in a different way,
No, he really did go see them in a different way.
He really went and saw them in a
Dude,
different way. And Tom
they're about to
Messina
pop, dude.
kept it high and tight.
They're about to
Yeah,
pop.
dude. But Andrew Santino got COVID.
No, I saw that, and
Yeah.
it fucked up their shows.
It fucked up
No
their
way.
shows.
It fucked up the drive-in tour, and then he's been doing everything via. Okay, shout out whatever infrastructure that they figured out and video operating. No more sketchy bandwidthy Zoom calls.
Zoom calls, thank
now
God.
it's all HD. You're looking at them in detail. They got a badass microphone.
I bet you it's honestly something kind of similar to us. It's they just have a badass camera, USB.
No, that's what they do. They stream to another hosting of some sort, and then that's they just hit record.
Yeah.
And
'Cause,
one
dude,
person sees them, and they see we're not looking at their screen. And you know what I mean? That was so annoying, dude. I hated
But do
that.
you think that Chrissy D could have caught it, or was this after his trip to LA? Because he was everywhere, my guy. And he was on Andrew Santino's show first. He went on two
No,
of
no, no,
Andrew
no, no,
Santino's
no,
shows.
no,
He went
no.
on Whiskey Ginger and
no,
Bad
but Whiskey
Friends.
Ginger, he did one with Dr. Drew, and he does they basically contact trace it, and there was a guy he went to lunch with,
dude,
that had it, and then like
shouts out Dr. Drew. Real quick.
and all of them were like wearing masks.
Dr. Drew has literally changed my marriage on a weekly
Dude,
basis.
shout
You know-
out Dr. fucking Drew.
you know
Dude, that
why?
man is a 3-year-old stud with no prostate.
Kristen, tell him why Dr. Drew has changed your marriage in a
That's the
significant way.
national average. The national average.
Oh, is this the blowjob thing?
Yep.
So the national average in marriages for blowjobs to be given is 2 a week.
2.
And
2
and Dr. Drew's getting like 3
3
to
to
4.
3 or 4.
Yeah, dog.
Wild to
Yeah,
me.
we listened to
Miss
Where Your
Pinsky.
Mom's House.
Miss Pinsky
Dude.
is going down.
I sent a picture of my
Dude,
screen.
she's a babe.
So hear me out.
She's a mega
Yeah,
babe.
she's a dude. So I sent a picture of Dr. Drew and his wife to Kristen, and I just sent it like that, and I was like national average, and that's all I
dude,
said.
Oh, dude, they do
That's-
butt stuff too. They didn't do butt stuff until 50.
50. That's
Anal
fine.
starts at 50.
That's fine. I can wait that long. She.
You don't have to.
Yeah, high five. Bet on it. There you go.
Anal starts at 50.
Anal starts at 50, so your clock's a
Dude,
ticking.
and-
You're
and-
halfway there.
Dude,
They're getting
low key,
wrecked. That's why Depends are so cheap.
dude, what's his name? Is jacked.
Who, Dr. Drew?
Dude, he's a
dude,
full stud.
So
He's like, dude, do some curls.
his wife
fucking
actually
lift
talks
weights.
about that. He's basically kind of like a Dr. Joe Rogan.
No, dude, he's a bro. He lifts
Dr.
and
Joe
he no.
Dude,
he
used to
is a
fuck
low
Playboy bunnies and shit, dude. Like he used to
Really?
date, like models. And then his wife,
I mean, he is a good-looking dude.
because his
though,
wife gave him an
so-
ultimatum. So I found this out on another podcast. His wife gave him an ultimatum. Dr.
Was
Drew,
this on your mom's house?
Yeah,
or,
and she
or
was
on where my mom's
where
at?
my mom's at. She gave him an ultimatum and was like, "Yo, like slow down on working and focus on a relationship, or like we're done." Dr. Drew was like, "Bye. It's not logical. Later."
And then they got back together
Dude,
at like
like-
28 or
Yeah,
something like.
No, so they
How
split
long
up
were they separated?
like 5-7 years.
Yeah, no, they were like just sub 30 or something like
Mhm.
that. Like
They got
it was like
married at
early
40.
20s. It was like
They
early
got married
20s.
For the first time or the second time?
First time they got married once.
Oh, okay.
Actually, how old
No,
is
no. So look, they got together. They like met and started at like 24, and then started seriously dating at 28, 29, and then by like mid 30s got married.
I was not expecting that to be the sound when I turned around.
But yeah, no, he I can't find my fucking lighters. Fuck y'all. So he was dating like all these Playboy bunnies and shit, and she straight up was dating another guy and was like, "Yo, if Dr. fucking Drew ever pops back up, it's over for you, my guy." And Dr. Drew just showed up one day, and he was like, "Hey, I think we can reasonably talk about this." And they've been together ever since. And like that motherfucker,
What
she's
a
like,
power move.
dude, yeah. And she was like, "Yo," and she was like, "Yo, straight up, anytime this dude is upset or like happy or stressed, he just goes into the gym and grinds and just like
Dude,
animals." What
it's
Dr. Drew is.
ridiculous. And then to go back at like
How old is Dr. Drew?
60s.
60s.
So unfortunately, I think
No, so
even
that
you,
totally
even
makes sense.
you
They got
guys,
married in their 40s and they've been married for like
I mean, I
20
guess,
years.
yeah,
and you guys. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like they
They were dating in their late 20s, split up for the majority of their 30s, and then got married right when they turned 40.
something like that.
Something
But
like
what I'm saying is that you guys probably don't even remember Loveline.
Were people the radio show?
Did you guys fuck with Loveline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
I
parents
have
fucked
no
with
idea
Loveline.
what that is.
So that was Mike Catherwood and fucking Dr. Drew.
Yep.
And it was like a crazy call-in radio show, and it was just medical advice, and it was always like really dicey. And I mean, Mike Catherwood's like total meth head turned bodybuilder, like was a down and out piece of shit. But I mean, he's a handsome kid.
Yeah.
He's a real handsome kid.
guy.
He's got some good genetics, but
Dude. Talking about Dr. Drew, there's the guy at Tractor Supply that is my homie that loves little Carlos and basically bought him a toy and was willing to buy him a toy today if he pulled up with him. Looks like Dr. Drew, but he just like super farm knowledge. Like swear to God.
equally
so
as
nice.
equally as intelligent about medical stuff, but just
Farm
farming.
clear.
Farm animal.
Dude, and like same like good like bedside manner, and like he's just like super calm. And he's like, "Yeah, listen, man." He's like, "I have hogs myself, and realistically speaking, chicken wire is pretty good, but it's in the name. It won't stop a hog."
That's fucking gold.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So
That's gold. It's in the name.
yeah, so
That's gold.
Chicken wire.
yeah, so that dude's pretty good. But back to your thought.
fuck, I don't remember what it was.
But yeah, Dr. Drew's an animal. He's changed my life.
Oh, the
because-
bro thing.
Yeah, he's a bro. So
I was going somewhere with it, but
yeah. So Dr. Drew gets 3 to 4 blowjobs a week, and I just went.
Which is wild
Yeah,
to me.
but like honestly,
he's also in his 60s with his wife, and their kids are out of the house. Like, it's later in life.
fuck that.
I mean,
It's not prime time, so like, I
Yeah.
mean, hey, settle down.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, honestly,
That's what
I
it's
think
called,
about that
is
all the time.
settling
I'm like,
down.
yo, me and Chris are just gonna get on a bus one day. It's gonna be blowjob city. But
I mean, honestly, when we don't have the kids though, like, and we are just
Boing. All right,
left and right. Just,
I really have to pee.
yeah, go ahead.
All right.
There's no more fucking poetry. All right.
That was just one of the most confusing moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are back. Brett just got back from taking about a 30-minute piss. It was good. But Brent stays hydrated, so that's one thing you need to know, folks, about this podcast.
It was a piss and maybe a little poop.
Just a little bit of poo.
A little bit.
Dude, talking about a little bit of poo. I am so scared about sharding all the time, but we'll talk about that on another episode. Now, honey, I see that you just recently started a podcast.
Yes.
What's the name of your podcast?
The Dancer and the Housewife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tune in every Wednesday, 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Where can they catch your podcast at?
Facebook and YouTube. Follow CreateTV.com or CreateMusicArt.com. Sorry.
/
/CreateTV.
Yeah.
Your
How do you like doing podcasts, though?
I liked it a lot more than I thought I was gonna like it.
Yeah. What was your initial worry about it?
'Cause I feel sometimes like I don't know how to talk to people, and
Honestly, that's I've had that concern, and I mean,
and especially being in front of a camera. But honestly, now that I'm doing it, I don't even think about the camera. I'm just talking to my friends.
Yeah.
And
And honestly, I think the setup that we have to you, it's kind of
I'm
discreet.
doing my podcast with one of my best fucking friends. So
Yeah.
that really helps.
the person you're talking to and with is important. It's like me and Carlos were literally wheezing in the truck. Like, God damn it, we need to capture this.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I have plenty of other
I've been telling her.
her
okay,
for a minute, dude.
for years. So me and Jenny have been friends for fucking years, and I've been telling her, bitch, you need to write a book. You need to start a YouTube page, whatever it is.
We're gonna have her
you
on here
need-
solo too, so get
yes,
ready.
definitely. So whatever the fuck it is, you need to tell people everything that happens in your life. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious,
Yeah.
and I love her to death.
She actually really surprised me because she had a lot of concerns, which isn't a bad thing, especially being a mom and stuff like that. It's really concerning putting stuff out, but
Yeah,
dude,
absolutely, and
once-
especially because of our
once
demographic.
that fucking and once
you
that camera gets going though, all those rules that she was concerned about out the window.
No, but at the
talking to
same time,
me,
because
'cause
that's it's organic. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's the authenticity of what she's talking about. It's the people that are like, dude, let me get on the podcast, dude. Let me get on the podcast. And it's like, I'm sorry, dude, but it would be a snoozer,
Boring, but,
and I just can't
Every
do
time me
that.
and Jenny get together, it's great.
It's automatically going to be
And
something.
it sounds kind of fucked up too, but when you want someone on your podcast, you want them to be able to engage you as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's one
Like,
thing.
I want somebody to fuck with us. You know, oh, yeah, so what's good, or this, or that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's super stressful when they just are sitting there blankly staring at you, being like, so
Yes.
what's the next question?
I
See,
did
and
I
that's
did do
honestly
something,
kinda-
and that
that's
was
kinda
it.
how I felt like I was gonna be when I started it, honestly, and I felt like I really like how you help us transition into our sometimes I felt
Yeah,
like
you
I
can
needed
catch
that
your boy.
sometimes,
If
you
you
know,
want an extra dose of Carlitos Papitos, I am not really on the Dancer and the Housewife, but I help them with setup and all that good stuff.
definitely, and he did have a little story at the end of our last podcast. Catch it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear about how we got money from a dude?
Did you watch that? Did you hear
Dude,
about
it was that the whole bit was most of the podcast about just dummies in general.
Dude, Keith McGee.
Well, it was
Fucking
it was
bitch.
a general dummy thing that dudes are so guilty of, and it's just so bizarre to me. because like I hate to say it, your boy's tuned in. I can read like people's like feelings about a situation, or like if
Yeah.
it's weird or awkward, like dial it back. Like I have a pretty good read, and so many dudes are clueless, and it's crazy. And so it's like all this shit. And then then you told me
I've
about
definitely
Keith,
learned that.
and then I heard,
in my job.
and then I
area.
heard the story, and I was just like,
Dude,
this is so brutal.
I straight up.
This is so. So you're not gonna send anything, or so it's so it got cost money to talk to you. It's
Yeah.
like, oh
But
my
then
god,
he's like, wait.
Dude, I called
Give
him
me a second,
Honcho.
Give me a second.
I called him Honcho. I was like, listen here, Honcho.
yeah.
Oh, dude, if a chick said that to me instantly, I'd be
The
like,
story,
there's a dude.
the story being told with the messages superimposed, I was like,
Yeah, and the crazy thing was, is he
Rough.
gave us consent
Yeah, straight up.
multiple times.
Go ahead.
Gave us
post it.
consent
Don't
to
care.
post it. Otherwise, that shit would not have seen the light of day.
Thanks, Keith.
Yeah, and he sent us $20.
shout out Keith.
I'm the asshole you got, Keith. So yeah, that was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
But talking
oh,
about
fuck.
assholes messaging my wife. So 2 years ago, 3 years ago, there was an event in South Carolina called The Gathering.
Oh my God. Yeah.
If you want to talk about The Gathering, let's give you a little info on it. So y'all know about the famous Fire Fest, where the guy organized a big event in the middle of the Caribbean, offered all these high value packages, invited people through, and they showed up and it was nothing.
and he
Promised
bullshitted
all-
his
he
way
promised
and
all
ran out
this
of funding
shit,
and
yeah.
just promised what he couldn't provide with what he
Right,
had.
yeah.
So listen, no shit, 2-3 months after that happened, in a small sleepy town in South Carolina, this asshole named Andrew Murdoch.
Andrew
So he's from
Murdoch.
Andrew Murdoch.
He's from South Carolina.
No, he lives in Salt Lake
He lives
City,
in Salt Lake City,
Utah. For one, you bitch, you can't hide. So
I
this is
can
what we're gonna
post-
talk
I can
about.
post
So
it if I
this
want.
motherfucker hits me up 2-3 years ago. Actually, this other DJ hits me up and he's like, "Hey, there's this guy. He's actually offering contract, like with guaranteed money, if you come play this event. And it's gonna be 4 stages of the
Contract.
sound. He's gonna bring out Leah Culver, AT Aliens, like a couple other big name DJs, and then a whole bunch of local acts. And he's like, but he's guaranteeing with contracts, which is, dude, at the time was like super unheard of for like DJs at my level. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
of course. No, I completely
So
understand.
And-
with a contract, that's
I
a
completely
fucking
yeah.
contract. It's
And
legally
with
binding.
like the
Right.
and dude, this dude was like paying for like paid advertisement. This dude fucking put out legit.
It looked good.
Dude, like,
the
on
advertisement
the advertising
legit as fuck.
amazing, and like he spent a lot of money on like the actual graphics and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And actually stacked it with like legitimate talent.
Yeah.
And dude, I signed this contract. I like scheduled this like crazy run of where I was playing shows in like Raleigh, Charlotte, and fucking that festival.
Mhm.
Bro, we pull up 10 a.m. the day of the event after sleeping in the car all night because no hotel would take me for some reason with the cards I had. They're like, nah, those cards
It
aren't
has to
good.
be like a major credit card, and our
We didn't
bank
have it.
our bank card wouldn't work. Like, what? We have the money.
Yeah,
What?
I had
Why?
I had the money
Like,
for
what
it,
the
all that
fuck?
shit.
Why does it matter?
So we slept in the fucking car. And we pull up at 10
It's a rough
a.m.
start.
Yo, we pull up at 10 a.m. and we like pull down this fucking dirt little road and we're like, there's a trailer off to the left and we're like, what the fuck?
Like maybe somewhere back here.
Maybe somewhere back here, right?
It'll be like set up and shit. Like obviously.
And it's like
we're in,
literally nothing.
Dude, no.
fucking
So
nothing.
then I start seeing like 2-3 tents. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is maybe the camping area.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's like there's got to be a main stage over there.
Okay, you're
somewhere.
Joey Diazing and you.
Yeah. Listen here, cocksucker.
Yeah, don't feather off your
So-
voice, okay? We
so
get
we
the
pull up-
ominous effect,
so we-
but like tell me the fucking story so I can hear you,
All right, so we
cocksucker.
pull up.
Alright.
We pull up. We see the tents, and then this guy just walks up to me, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm Andrew Murdoch, and I'm the whatever of this event." And he's like, "The stages and shit are gonna be over there." Bro, I straight drove my car into the fucking field.
'Cause
There was
that's all it was.
it was a fucking
field.
field, and it was
Not
just
even cut, by the way.
Yeah.
Not cut.
And there's, like,
nothing, just
a
everything,
16.
everywhere.
So all there was a 16-foot trailer, a play sweat swing, right, with a couple fucking pallets around it.
Place it like the
Literally,
old
like,
school
l-
like metal place.
Play set. Yeah, like not even like a nice wooden
Yeah,
one.
no.
Like fucking out there, you know what I mean? And then a pop-up canopy. And like 2 pop-up canopies. And This dude
What is that?
promised 4 stages of sound, oxygen bar, free breakfast for every attendee,
hella food
blah blah blah,
trucks.
hella food trucks, hella water. Da, 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 da. Dude, there was not water. There was one dude out
There's
there selling PJ.
One food truck.
And one food
So
truck.
what did Pete on site?
so
What
hear me
starts happening?
Dude,
It's
so
like,
hear
how
me
did
out.
he really make out like a bandit?
And then on top of that, everybody had to build the stage.
How did you not leg lock this
the
motherfucker?
stage wasn't built.
we didn't build shit though.
Hit him
But
with
no-
the
yeah,
leg
no, but, like,
lock.
that was his
Hit him
plan.
with
Yeah, no,
the
so
drop.
yeah,
that
so
was his plan. was
we're
to have
driving
all of us
around
build
and
the
he
stage.
comes up and he's like, "Yeah, man."
Andrew Murdoch, I tell you right now, if
fuck?
you want to settle this once and for all, we set up the ring. We got my boy right here. Screaming Eagle will be a celebrity judge.
Yeah, and he might come in with the steel chair.
I'm just saying,
I'm
you're
just
gonna
saying,
you're gonna get ankle lock, leg lock, head lock, elbow lock.
You're gonna get seen in a different way, Andrew.
Okay, continue.
All right,
I'm sorry.
so-
I got
All right.
so excited.
So this dude pulls up to us and he's like, "Yeah, man. So like, what do you think about the property?" I'm like, "Cool." I'm like, so in my head, I'm thinking,
Where's the festival though?
So hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking mobile stages. So I'm like, all right, where's the mobile stages coming in? He's like, this is the stage. And I look, dude, and no shit, it's like a 16-foot trailer that you put like a bobcat on. Like, you know what I mean?
Trailer
Like a trailer, you know?
You know, it's literally
attached to the back of something.
it's a fifth wheel trailer.
Dude, and then this
Yeah.
motherfucker pulls up in this fucking van loaded with like all this fucking B-grade fucking sound systems, and he's just like, "Yeah, I got called last minute." He's like, "I'm like a party rental company." He told me I was gonna get paid after the
He
event.
had no idea what was going on.
And he was like, "How do I set this up?" Like he was like, "How do I set this up?" He's like, "I just got sent here with sound equipment. Like I don't know how to set this up."
It was really like that.
Dude, really
Really
like
like
that.
How many tickets were sold?
A lot.
A lot.
Probably like honestly, I'll tell
How
you,
many people showed up?
like 150,
I was gonna say like 200 people.
like
probably.
200 people.
At what was the ticket price?
I don't remember.
100. It was like 60
100
to
plus?
100 plus.
It was. I was like. It was like a.
It was a 3-day. It was supposed to be
It's
like.
like
a
120 or
3-day, like,
something,
festival,
dog.
like a cheap like 3-day festival. Like okay, so like what? Like yeah.
No, it's like a 2-day thing because it was supposed to
I
be
guess
Friday.
It was 2 days.
yeah, it was 2 days, but everybody knew it was a sham after day 1,
Yeah.
and he
After
literally dipped
10
out.
minutes.
Actually, I think it was only a
So
1 day
did
event.
anybody actually play music?
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
AT
we did.
Aliens,
I mean,
Leah
we
Culver.
AT
did.
Aliens
Dude.
actually
We did
played
play
on
Okay,
something?
so this is-
Wait. I thought that they didn't even
no,
play.
bruh. They
Whoa.
showed up, and
Can
their
I look this
manager,
up?
their-
Dude, is there footage of AT Aliens
but
playing The
if
Gathering?
If anybody's actually watching this and was at that event and has any videos of,
I
the-
mean, our
Send it.
fan base and friends that listen
will
Yeah.
definitely
know.
fucking know
dude,
what happened in South Carolina,
So
dog.
it was me, Trevor, I think Jordan Castle.
Spongy.
No, hear me out. Sitting on
Oh.
this main stage thing.
Oh.
So it was me, Jordan Castle, fucking Trevor, maybe Freaky, and
Mhm.
Devious. I think we're all just sitting there, and then AT Aliens is going up to play, and I just hear their manager come up and being like, "Dude, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, we haven't got paid anything past the deposit. Do not play anything unreleased. Do not play anything that these people have not heard before. Just play the hour and let's get the fuck out." Like,
Yeah.
Got the deposit, played real quick, and got out.
Got out.
dude, but there was
But
like,
it was weird.
dude, like,
it was
hear me out.
fucking
Yeah,
weird,
there was
like-
no water stations. There was like 2 porta potties. This food truck that gave everybody fucking food poisoning that ate it.
Wait, no, people got sick from the food?
Yeah. So then,
What?
so then,
I could, dude. I can't.
so me and Kristen
couldn't
just got fucking drunk as fuck and went to sleep.
Yeah.
Like that ass, because we were so bored. We just got drunk as fuck and went to sleep. And I almost fought somebody naked. Actually, that's so funny that we're saying that because I'm wearing the shirt. R.I.P. John
Yeah.
Pinecone. Rest in power, motherfucker. He so me and Kristen we like laid all down on the seats in the back of the truck and did our marital thing and passed out, right? And I passed out naked and fucking as I'm sleeping, I just hear, "Fuck you! You won't touch me! You won't dare touch me! Fuck you!" And I know it's John. Dude, I hop out this motherfucking escape, dick swinging, being like, "Who wants some?" Like, what the fuck?
Hood down, obviously.
Yeah, no. Actually, I think I was turtle and a half shelling it. So the tip was out, but the turtleneck was scrunched.
Okay.
It was because it was a little.
Partial protection.
Yeah, because he was a little guy. So he
Partial
was, He
protection.
was a little guy. So
Partial protection.
you know what I mean?
I get it.
So I hop out, and then Royal Neon Tiger, shouts out. He looks at me and he's like, "Yeah, you're not wearing pants." I went and just threw back on some briefs.
And then you looked down and saw your dick,
fuck.
and you went, "Not again."
Yeah, I think that's what diffused the situation, honestly.
It normally does.
Yeah, the foreskin, they're like, "Oh, that's nice. You can probably carry a lot of soup in there."
Oh my god.
So,
Damn it.
daybreak. We wake up in the morning. Everybody's like, "Yo, where the
Dude's
fuck?"
gone.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, actually, not even.
No,
Not even.
He was still there.
He was still there.
At this point.
And
He
I
was
walked-
still
my
there.
god.
And I walked up to him and I was like, "Hey, so okay, I'm going to tell y'all my specifics, and honestly what I'm going to try to do is go back through my emails and look at my contracts just to verify this contract and show y'all the fucking bullshit this dude put me through, cuz
Yeah.
Kristen's even seen it. It was a $1,500 agreement for me to go down there, play, and like he also paid me to like bring on a couple other DJs, and he offered those dudes like $500, like, you know, shit like that. So like
Yeah.
everybody was getting fucking paid, you know, like are supposed to be. So
Like fucking paydays.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I was like, "Yo, what the fuck's up?" And he's just like, "Oh no, man, we're still counting shit at the door, and we're waiting for brown paper tickets or whatever to come through, like brown paper bag tickets
Day
to come
2,
through."
like all your tickets aren't in
Like,
already.
what do you mean? And
What do
then
you mean?
so then more people are like, "Yo, where's my money? Where's my money? Like, what's up with that? Like, we gotta go. Like, the shit's done. Like, we
Yeah.
need payment." And
We're
he's
done.
like,
We
and then
played. We're done being here.
so he's like, "I'll pay you
I
off
wanna go
Friday."
home.
So what time is this? Like this is the morning
8
of
a.m.
Saturday?
8 a.m. on Sat. No, Sunday.
Oh,
Because
so
I played in Charlotte Friday night, and then we went there for Saturday and played Saturday.
Yeah.
And so we woke up Sunday. So it was a one-night thing overnight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still so confused. Wait, what?
So I played a silent disco event in Charlotte on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We pulled up to this event on, actually it was 2 days, but they didn't have music running
Yeah.
the first night.
Because we weren't there.
Yeah, straight up.
Because straight up, no one was there, except for like people that
We're
were
expecting
shit to be there. Like
Like none of the
you know,
DJs were there.
None of the DJs were there. Only campers.
That's so wild.
So
Yeah.
they were just like hanging out next
They
to
were
this
just chilling,
fucking
And
dude's
people were like
trailer.
started like asking questions when we all got there, and it was like, "Yo,
All right, so Sunday,
what's
8 a.m.
happening?" Yeah.
So Sunday 8 a.m. and I'm gonna straight up tell you that I kind of ringleadered the shit in a sense,
Honestly, yeah.
because I was like, "Fuck that, I'm getting paid. Like you're not about to bullshit me. I'm about to get fucking paid." This dude partnered up with a sheriff.
Just so everybody knows, Carlos wasn't pointing a gun. It was just finger gun for
Yeah.
effects.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He said, "Listen here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You coming up out that cash, cuz?
So
Come on, dude."
it was
No.
me and this dude from Virginia. I don't remember his name, but he, dude, I'm trying to tell you.
So wait, who partnered up with the sheriff?
Andrew Murdoch.
Partnered up. So hear me out. This was kind of fucked up. So this dude partnered up with the sheriff because the sheriff had a son who was about to go to college or some shit, and he wanted him to have a place to party with his friends, and it'd be a safe spot for him to party one last time with his friends before he goes off to school. Remember that? So he gave this dude $3,500 to throw this event.
Gave a sheriff?
No, the sheriff gave Andrew $3,500 to throw this event, and Andrew was supposed to throw in another $3,500 to get the guys in. What Andrew did was paid half the deposits for all the main artists to get him in the fucking venue. Kept the rest. Kept ticket sales.
Like everything.
Everything. So, dude. So then, me and this guy go to talk to that sheriff dude, and we talk to him. We're like, "Yo, like, what the fuck? Like, we have contracts, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is fucked up." So he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Y'all haven't got paid. He was supposed to pay y'all." Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da. So then he goes over there and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" He's like, "There's 30 fucking kids in this fucking field who are stuck, who don't have gas money home, who relied on you, who promised them their fucking payday to come down here."
Like,
And da da da, dude,
who
homeboy
counted on
hops
that
in.
money?
Homeboy hopped in that fucking car, and fucking
No way.
Dude.
Like, so the
Dead
sheriff
ass.
dude walks up, says something, and he
Dude.
dipped.
so then he dips,
Dips.
right? So when we're sitting there,
Bro.
we're all pissed as fuck. We're packing up. Everyone's like, "Fuck day 2, we're out," and we're packing up, and the sheriff guy like comes up to me. He's like, "What can I do, man?" He's like, "I have some money in savings that I can at least give y'all gas money to get home. Like, how much did he offer y'all?" And I showed him the contract, and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Dude," he's like, he told me he was offering y'all $50 slots and offering y'all like at most $100 to play. And I was like, "Nah, dude. Like, I had a $1,500 contract. Somebody else had a $1,000 contract. A couple other people had like $700-800 contracts, like ready." And then there was a bunch of other
Yeah.
DJs who didn't even get contracts, who were just promised money. So you know what I mean? So, which is a fun lesson in the music industry, dudes. If you are ever getting an offer that is too good to be true, always get it in writing.
Get it in writing
yeah.
and then get it up front.
And get it, or at least get fucking more than half up front, straight up. Cover your losses.
Like,
Always get the
yeah.
deposit, dog.
Yeah.
You know?
So this dude leaves, right? And this dude's like fucking stressing. He's like, "What do I do? What do I do?" Homeboy, at that moment, pulls back up in his wide accord with another sheriff behind him, trying to get us all kicked off the land.
You know, because we were in like bumfuck South Carolina.
Wait,
You know,
So
like
Andrew Murdoch
like, other
pulls
people
back
I'm
up.
sure didn't want us to be there.
Andrew Murdoch pulls back the fuck up.
listen here, kid. I'll come so goddamn high off the top fucking rope. I'm coming for the belt, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Listen here, buddy. When that flying elbow goes through your gut and you come, you're gonna be so goddamn embarrassed, Andrew Murdoch. That's why you
Little did you know I had came moments before you.
Dude, so he was with his wife too, right? So him and his wife come back, and him and his wife were like, people were trying to throw rocks at our windows and fucking assault us and shit.
Like what? No, the fuck.
Fuck,
we
we did
weren't.
it. You know what I mean?
That's
One dude did
wild.
try to reach in and turn off his car though. That was like the
Yeah,
only thing, but he
but,
didn't.
like,
He didn't like physically
bro.
touch him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, fucking when the sheriff found out what happened, the sheriff was like, "You have to pay them, like straight up, or they're gonna take you to court and fuck your life. Like you have to pay them." And that's all I can tell you guys. Like, take him to court, get him all of what he's worth. And the dude packed up, dipped, left, moved to Utah
Move to fucking Utah.
with the money. Like, literally set up a scam to probably get his family up out of South Carolina.
What did he make out of it? What did he make out with?
A lot. Because, dude, he had...
Tickets were like
What's our
like-
ballpark?
like-
What's our
tickets
ballpark?
were-
Pre-sales started at $50, and they
Yeah.
ended at, like, $120.
yeah.
I remember seeing 120.
You know what I mean? So, that was, like, a thing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. What is our ballpark looking like?
Okay, so let's do the math.
Because fuck what he guaranteed. That was a fantasy number.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Chris is gonna go take a little mommy break while we talk out some statistics. So, fucking let's talk numbers right quick, okay? So he had $3,500 investment from that guy, right? Let's just start there. That out of that $3,500, Andrew probably only paid like $2,000 to make the deposits to lock down AT Aliens and Leah Culver, which probably at the time, low key, they're 3 years ago, they would have been about $1,500 to $2,000 to play anyways.
I was about to
So,
say that's like at the time
You know what I mean?
2,500 being real high end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he probably locked down at least their deposits to get them in the door. You know what I mean? Because they wouldn't have showed up with at least without 50%. No big touring DJ does that.
Yeah.
Then he paid. He didn't pay the landowner either, I don't think. I think he promised them.
I remember that being a big thing that came up too, is that the landowner or the owner came up and was involved with this, like, where's the fucking capital at, dude?
Yeah, because
Like, where's the fucking cash flow?
he promised them like a certain amount of money off like parking and stuff like that to you, and like the dude didn't receive any of that, and like the man, like we said, sold.
Dude,
So let's
wild.
let's just do like ballpark rough numbers right quick, all right? So if he sold, and let's just say 100 and 200 people. Let's just say there's 200 people there, right? 200 people at
Where did the initial
100
capital come from?
dude.
though?
He probably
because
made
you
out,
have to have money to start. You have to have startup money. You don't just
dude.
have it out of thin air.
I think he got it from that sheriff dude, and then also he
so
got
that's
it,
how he started.
and also some people in Atlanta threw him money too. Because there's some people in Atlanta that are really pissed at him. So let's say that at $200 people even at $100, that's 20 grand. So like he made out with anywhere between I want to say 15 and like 25 G's, depending on how much he charged the food vendors to be there, how much he charged the fucking clothing people to show up and pop up shop. Like, you know what I mean? Because he had a couple vendors show up. And, like, those are honestly probably the only people who've profited anything that weekend.
Dude, think how funny it is we could just, like, no problem throw.
An event.
No problem throw a multi-stage banger.
And
a banger.
I wouldn't say that we wouldn't run into hiccups and stuff, but, dude, for fuck's sakes, man. Like, it's not
just for the fun.
Just for the fun of it.
Just for a
like,
great-ass fun party, dude.
I think it might be
Are you kidding me? It's just ridiculous.
Would y'all be interested in a Sloppy Top camp out next April?
Yeah, we need to.
Let's do it.
We're going to.
We might as well, dude. I mean, like, honestly, at Neon this year, like, us having our own stage was so much fun.
Yeah, that's all I really want to do is just run the stage. It's like, now, hey, Entropy, I get it.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I totally get it. It's the absolute
But next
funnest
year I'm playing on
aspect.
your stage. I'm totally going to throw some drum and bass.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'm going to come with some USBs.
Yeah, I think, honestly, dude, our camp was, like, in like the best setup it could have been for people to, like, lounge because it was in that little hill. So, like, everybody could, like, chill on the hill and, like, set up and post up and, like, just late night heady vibes, dog.
It was a good time.
It
And,
was-
like, the running the stage aspect was just incredibly fun.
Dude, if you really want to know, the last night, I did not think anybody was going to come to our stage for a little bit because Shenanigans is fucking going hard and heavy, and Tukey was thrown in.
I got stuck in our bubble, dude.
Yeah, me too.
I got stuck in our bubble, dude. It's like one side is the campsite, the other side's the stage. It's like,
Where else do I need
why
to go?
do I need to leave this?
And, like,
And the fire circle's just like I skip away. It's like, that's the really furthest I need to go.
and
I certainly wasn't going.
we had a crusher set of DJs, too, every night. Like, shouts out to everybody who
Oh, my
played.
God. Shout out to the story I'm going to tell you after the podcast.
Which one about the...
The thing that I've had suppressed in my head.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that, but I want to talk about us accidentally leaving Tommy and Mood Swing up for, like, ever. So, dude, they, like, asked me, like, multiple times throughout the day on Sunday, like, yo, let me play. And I was like, yeah, dude, go ahead, let's play. And they were supposed to play from, like, 12 to 1, and then I was supposed to play from 1 to 2, but your boy was a little fucked up. And I asked Tommy multiple times. I was like, yo, like, are you good? Do you need, like, you good? And he was like, yeah, man, I'm fine. I just need some water. I need some water, dude. And so our little setup had, like, had a Bunsen burner. Not a Bunsen burner. A Rubens tube.
Rubens
Bunsen burner is a
tube.
whole different thing. So a fucking
Rubens tube.
Ruben has a sandwich end tube.
Yeah.
It's basically a little cylinder that has gas that flows through it, and it has a speaker on the inside of it that can measure the vibrations of the bass, and it will...
Yeah, it affects the gas pressure, so the flames reflect like an equalizer, and
Yeah.
it looks cool as shit. And if you have a good one, it's always like the better the seal and the quality, it's like the more accurate it is.
Yeah.
Looking.
And that shit
as
will,
an
like, go like a fucking curve, dude. Like, it's fucking wild.
You'll see the sound waves.
Yeah. It's so fucking deep.
Very deep.
And, so we had that, and then we had just, like, a bunch of lights, like, pointing down on you. So, like, the boys got hot. The boys were cooking, dude. Like, at one point in time, like, they were just, like, laying down.
Because we only had one fan because
Yeah.
Mario's silly ass forgot the fan he took with him on main stage.
Main stage, yeah. And fucking, I just remember, like, walking up and just seeing, like, Mood Swing on the ground hugging this fan while Tommy's just, like, dripping sweat. Like,
Dude, no, and then I come up, and it's like, all right, we got to put the other boys up.
yeah.
Shout out the
Fucking
oh my God,
boys.
the front of house kids.
Yeah, front of house kids.
Shout out the front of house kids. Konglo, Juwu, and then Jacob, the ringleader.
Who-
That you need to feed the poor front of house kids every once in a while.
You gotta bring them something.
They need more than frickin' Coors Light, man.
Those dudes have,
Coors
like,
Light and frickin' video controller and lights. They need more than that, dude.
they need substance, okay? They need love. They need affection. For one hot dog a day, you can
support a front of house kid.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna get tagged all up in this shit.
Yeah, we would love to have y'all on to talk about front of house stuff.
Oh my God,
God.
that's an absolute need.
Yeah.
God, we need mics. We need all of them individually and then as a group.
So you're trying to tell me we couldn't run 8 through there?
Oh yeah, we could. Nah, but you
Yeah,
can
we
only
could.
run one channel. You can only run one of those 4 channels.
Oh, so we can't run A and B.
Yeah.
That's tragic. That's some fucking bullshit.
But
Either
shout
way.
out the front of house kids.
Yeah, front of house kids.
They
fucking-
came in for the save, dude.
Dude,
I literally walked up and I was like, "Yo, are you guys good?" And he's like, Jarvis just looked me dead in the eyes, like one of the most piercing eye contacts I've had with him. He's like, "I need to get off of this stage now. Thank you."
so sorry. Dude, I asked y'all. I was like, yo, I even straight up was like, yo, I'm
Did they
supposed
play
to...
for 2 hours?
Dude, yeah. And I was like, yo. But I was like, boys, I was like, I'm not in the best condition to play, but I can always fucking play. So I was like, I'll play. I was like, I'll hop on right now. Like, I have shit ready to go.
Are there any goals?
Yeah, baby.
Oh God.
Yeah, baby, Maka, baby.
Oh, baby.
And I asked them, I was like, y'all want me to hop on? And they were just, they were just like, no, we just need water.
We're good.
You're good. And I was like,
Oh, I fed them a bunch of water. I gave them water bottles like multiple times
Yeah.
too. And I wasn't the only one doing that.
yeah, no. So we, next year, I think the Wookout is definitely coming back. I think that that has to be a thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and then we should do a spooky Halloween one.
With more sound.
Yeah.
The Lookout's definitely going to have more sound by
I don't want to be limited.
next Neon. It's going to have more sound.
Yeah. I was actually
And that doesn't mean too loud or too obnoxious. That just means more, so it sounds more better, baby.
more battle, baby, more coverage, baby.
Yeah, more cover, baby.
More coverage, baby. Well, fuck.
Oh, damn.
You got anything you want to talk about the NBA? It's
really
it's
a
Lake
su-
show,
it-
baby.
It's a touchy subject. It hasn't been the Lake show recently. The Mamba mentality
Well, they all were.
is facing some adversity, dude.
Why? What's going on?
Well, Game 6 is happening,
Yeah.
and that shouldn't be.
Why?
Because the Lakers were up 3-1. And, all right, so look, the Lakers were up 3-1, and then they lost on Friday night. And it was fucking tragic. It was a simple chain of mistakes, and the lights were too bright, and they didn't finish it when they had the opportunity. So now Game 6 happens, and it's like, every game they
I
play,
need a drink.
every game they play is, if they win, it's over.
Really?
They have 3 wins. So if they, like,
They just need one more win.
so yeah, now it's 3-2. The Heat.
Yeah, let it froth on you, John. They call me Froth Lauren. That was one of the deciding chat conversations where I was like, me and Brent should have a podcast. With
Froth Lauren.
Yeah, froth me up before you go.
I'm just thinking of steamed
My
milk.
chair's wet now.
Yeah.
Steamed milk.
Do you feel confidently that me and Brent could run a multi-stage festival?
Yes.
Like, we could throw a fun time.
Yes.
And, like, at least, like, period.
Yeah.
And we could, and it would be
Definitely.
like, and we could set a completely reasonable budget and probably pull
100%.
funding from,
Wish.com,
couple
Alibaba.
we could get funding from something.
Look, brother.
Look, and I'm just saying it would not be that hard.
No, it wouldn't.
And also, it's like this bullshit where it's like, we're going to set this shit up and we're going to slam it as fucking hard as we can. It's like, you're
do that.
just dumb. That's
Yeah.
not fun either.
Yeah.
It's not that fun.
You want it to
There's-
sound good.
You also have to build momentum, too. Like,
yeah.
it's just like a show. You literally have to keep that fucking little
It's a
energy arc.
marathon.
Yeah, you have to let the energy arc climb throughout the whole event, even if it's 12 hours. Like, I mean, we're talking more than a show, more than 4 or 5 hours.
That
We're
was-
talking
Yeah,
like
because definitely
we're
as you
talking
get
12 to
further
36.
throughout the night and like the
That was something I
weekend,
took
it-
really into
so
consideration.
the last so the
you know,
last
better,
night
more hype.
so the last night you crank that shit and
Yeah,
you slam it.
Slam the shit.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I think the noise ordinance thing is
Yeah,
just
your mic
silly. The noise ordinance thing
Yes,
is just
definitely.
silly to me, where it's like, just listen to it and then just ride it out, because I guarantee you, if it's tuned right and it sounds good, it doesn't have to be fucking too loud.
Yeah, because the crowd.
Guess what? I'm
the
not
crowd will
excision.
hear it right there.
That's
Yeah.
like, you know
We're
what I
not
mean?
excision.
Like, and I'm not 18. You know,
I kind of feel like I'm slowly becoming an audiophile, where it's like, I
Yeah.
want good cabling. I want
yeah.
a good quality sound out of the headspace. Like, I want to hear the tunes
Yeah.
Yeah.
much
I wanna hear
more
every
than
little
I
beat.
want a volume or like a specific. Dude, the bass, man. It's all about. It's like, you know.
I really enjoyed.
I have such a more dynamic perspective after running the stage.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a whole nother thing going
Yeah.
on here, dude.
I really enjoyed putting together the schedule. Like for DJs, like
Yeah.
I felt like I did a pretty
No, it
good
worked
job.
out.
For
Yeah, no, I
for the
think you guys
nights.
did
Dude,
awesome, honestly.
having more breaks close it out
Was
was,
the best
one
option.
of my
Oh
was
my
my
God, yes.
cherry on the
By-
top of the whole weekend.
Yeah,
shouts out Patrick.
definitely.
Getting to close the stage
Definitely
out on the
One
microphone
of my
after,
favorite
dude.
sets.
Yeah, like
by
getting to be like,
That's
he's like, all right, yeah, and getting to close out the workout was like so.
Getting to close out Neon Point Blank period. We're the last stage going.
It
Yeah.
was very serene and so.
And you
Dude.
guys' stage was like the stage to be at all
It
weekend.
was fun, and
Yeah.
nah,
All the stages crushed it.
all the
All the
stages
stages
crushed
crushed
it, but,
it.
but we
Yes,
had
definitely.
a very interactive.
We had a
like
very
skit,
devoted crowd.
Skit,
Yeah.
to that.
skit, like the skit thing.
Oh yeah, the
Oh my
skit.
God.
The skit was good,
Yes.
dude. Because she said
That
she had
really
no
attracted
idea.
people. I had no idea that was gonna
And
happen.
honestly, can I tell you something about that skit? E-Money is all about some skits now. I see him, well, not so much skits, but like improvised video stuff. He's getting way cleaner at it since that skit. So shout out E-Money.
Dude, oh, dude, I'm all over Amazon. I'm all over Rigs. I'm like, especially now that spooky season is up, I have a confession, dude. I've always wanted to write a movie. I've always wanted to make a movie or like
Let's
a
talk about
short
it.
film, 25 to 45 minutes.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And so,
Talk
look,
about it.
I've always,
Okay,
like,
so what-
good friends of mine had this epic story of doing, like, a horror movie at the Pleasant Valley parking garage.
Okay.
Dude, isn't
It's
that,
kind of
like,
creepy in there anyway.
dude,
Yeah.
it is stupid creepy in that, dude, I've
Yeah.
been
A
going in
bunch
that
of people
bitch.
don't even know that there's a parking garage in Pleasant Valley.
Dude, it's so sketch, and, like, the wires are broken, and you can get roof access from, like, the side of the building. It's insane, and it's, like, I watched House of a Thousand Corpses this morning. It was fucking scary, dude.
Yeah.
Like, even recognizing the characters, I was like, this is fucked up. Like, I'm really scared. Like, the cat jumps on the ground, and I fucking jump.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
What? Really?
House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah.
We'll add it to the list.
We'll have to add
Dude,
it to
we
the
have
list,
been
yeah.
crushing.
This is a one when the kids go to bed.
What you mean? Yeah.
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 It's an incredibly violent, gory movie.
Dude.
And a lot of tits.
Oh yeah.
A lot of dead tits,
So
actually.
we've decided. Well, Carlos decided, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. That we were gonna watch spooky movies every day of
Dude,
until
I literally
Halloween-
woke
until
up and watched
Halloween.
this shit, and that movie takes place, like, on Halloween. Like, the movie is, like, Halloween. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween Eve,
Uh,
let's celebrate.
But what's really surprising about this is me and Kristen have got into like not like physical fights, but literal fights. I almost said physical, but literal.
Not physical,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, but literal fights about horror movies because I'm like, oh, there's
Friendly Greco-Roman oiled
Nah,
up
hear me out.
round or two?
No,
Maybe.
listen.
me. Yeah. No, because I'd be like, hey, look, there's a new horror movie out. Let's watch it. She's like, Carlos, I don't like horror
I
movies.
hate horror.
So I'm like,
movies.
all right,
Hate
but
them.
we've-
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Really.
know
I
that.
So,
hate them.
bro,
But
I'd be
I'm
like,
all about
I
the
eat that
spooky
shit.
I'm all about the spooky season.
I-
love it to death. I mean, like,
so
The aesthetic,
Yeah, so I
but
have
not the reality of demons,
No,
ghosts,
I'm all about
zombies,
the reality of it,
fucking
but I don't wanna
werewolves
watch the
biting your
fucking
face
video.
off.
I don't want to watch the video because, like, I'm fully aware of the reality of it. Fully aware. I integrate myself in my
And it's very
spirituality
scary.
into the type of world, but I don't want to fucking watch it on my TV.
well, listen here, sweet tits. It's October, right? And it's spooky season.
If you
So-
guys don't think I'm going home and watching The Devil's Rejects, the
No.
sequel,
Can
you're
I-
wrong. I'm probably gonna skip
Can I give
3
you
from
2?
Hell. Dude, did you see 3 from Hell? The third one?
Yeah.
I thought it was almost too
much.
sadistic.
Yeah.
Like, I was like not into it.
Yeah.
I just was more very disturbed
Yeah.
than like, oh shit, Dr. Satan.
I'm gonna give y'all 3 foreign spooky flicks to watch.
Oh my god, yes.
Cool. All right. First one.
I really hope. No. I really
They're
hope I
really
know.
good.
I know. I really
Yeah.
fucking hope I know at least one of them.
So one is Extraordinary.
Heard about it
So-
briefly.
It's like a British film, right?
No, not even. You-
Not even.
Australian.
No, not even. You're just racist.
Oh my god.
I'm just doing the accent. You just associating the accent where you think it's from. It's not right.
Constable.
Constable. It's a Scottish film.
Oh.
Either Scottish or Irish. I don't know one of the two.
yeah.
Either way, it actually, yeah. So I think it's an Irish film or Scottish film. One of the two.
I think it's
They
Scottish.
Eat goat.
I
They
think
eat
it's
fucking
Scottish.
goats.
No, I think
so
it's
listen,
Scottish.
so it's about a fucking medium who was a child medium, and then she
With her father.
with her father, and then a tragic accident happened, and she doesn't do it anymore. So this family's haunted, and it's basically a good spooky comedy to watch. I'm not gonna give
Yeah.
too much info.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
It's Irish.
It's a spooky.
It's Irish?
It's a spooky comedy.
Dude, it's a spooky
Like,
comedy,
you
but
know,
it's funny.
It's
It's funny as
hilarious.
fuck. Like you should honestly watch it. Like that's it's
Somebody-
And
I
it's
know I heard it a-
Extraordinary, 2 words.
yeah.
So.
See, and that's what's crazy is I heard it in passing in a podcast I had at my house, and
Yeah.
then I got up and did not hear a bit about the movie.
Yeah, no, it's honestly really funny, and
Yeah.
it's about this like American pop star who is trying to make a deal with the devil, and this medium has to stop that deal by helping this family, but she's just like a total kook. So that's so funny.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. There was a new Netflix movie that I just watched that was really good. Enola Holmes.
Enola Holmes, what is it about?
What's it about? Yeah,
It's-
I heard that one.
It's Sherlock Holmes' little sister.
Oh,
Oh.
It's
nosy
good.
Bitch.
Watch it.
I haven't watched the Sherlock Holmes video. Jesus.
Dude, she dead as is. Did you really just off the cuff say that?
Yeah. This
Well, you're not the only one that feels like that in the movie.
This podcast is brought to you by White Claw.
A lot of the characters in the movie think she's a bit nosy. But it's a good movie. No, there's a spooky movie. It's like, oh shit. There's a new spooky movie on Netflix, like a horror movie, but it's pre-October. But it is like about these chicks that kill, like, dude, it's like in a Johnny Knoxville's in it. Hold on, let me Google
Yeah,
it.
Google it. While you're Googling it, I'll give you my second foreign spooky film suggestion. Train to Busan.
Yes.
Classic.
Have you seen that?
Have you seen it?
Dude, Chin has been speaking that to Brian and Brendan for years. He's like, you need to watch it.
Yeah, it was good.
Dude, it's really good. So it's about a dad who is a fund manager in Japan, or no, Korea, and he, typical Korean men, they work super hard, really about their stuff, and like the little girl wants to go see her mom for her birthday. So
Yeah.
they have to take this train ride to the city of Busan, and while it happens, there is a zombie outbreak.
Zombie outbreak.
And these, dude, and I'm gonna tell you something right now. Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, wait. We'll make the correlation after I tell the next one, okay?
Okay.
All right. So these zombies are just really intense, but they're also kind of dumb because like they can't like slide open doors or nothing. Like you just like close the door on them. That's it. They're just stuck. You don't even have to lock the door. They're just like they're just like
figure it out.
But if they like budge it open, you're fucked.
You
But
know,
like
No. It goes
Against
like this.
the
It goes
door.
like this. It goes like. We're good.
we're
Yeah.
good. Yeah, dead.
Yeah. Everyone's dead.
Yeah, so that movie's fucking intense. And
It's fucking insane, honestly. My anxiety level,
dude,
my heart rate, it was like 2:00 in the morning too when we were
yeah,
watching
we've been
this.
watching a lot of scary movies
in
really
the
late
middle
at
of the
night. In the
night,
middle of the night. Like, she'll
Dude,
come home from work
dude,
and I'm like,
and
dude,
my
no,
anxiety is just like,
I crank my sub up. I turn the lights off.
yeah,
and
no,
the
and that's
kitty-
what
and
he
the
does to
kitty
me.
goes
He turns all the
right
fucking
here.
lights off.
Dude, honestly, Roshi's been about the like watching
How's
sketchy
Roshi
shit.
doing?
Dude, he's big as fuck.
Big as fuck.
yeah.
He's gonna be a big ass.
He's gonna
cat.
be a big ass
he's
cat.
he's gonna
Yeah.
be huge.
So Train to Busan.
He's kind of a prick, but I'm getting to know him.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's cool.
Okay, but what's your third one?
Third one is called Alive.
Yeah.
Have you seen
You
Alive?
seen that?
Do you know about Parasite? The
Yes.
Korean film?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes, of course.
I was hoping it was going to be Parasite.
No,
but
Parasite's a
Alive.
good one. But Parasite's not really so much of a horror film as it is of a psychological.
psychological
like a sci-fi,
thriller.
like, type
It's a
of-
thriller.
Well, yeah, no.
It's psychological one.
Yeah,
more.
because it's more of like the family trying to invade and take over the person's life.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
da-da-da-da.
yeah.
But this one, so do you know what akikomores are?
Well, I hope you tell me.
Okay, so the kikomore is basically the Japanese word for a hermit. They are guys or girls in Asia who are basically shut-ins. They live inside one apartment their entire life. They just stream, play video games, work from their
like
homes.
a 2020 hermit.
Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
I
leave
get
their
it.
house, right?
Right.
This dude is inside his home just gaming during this fucking zombie apocalypse, like during like the first like initial like 3-4 days of it. So he's not paying any attention to it. Then he just hears like screaming outside of his apartment. And if you should watch any of the movies I honestly suggest you watch this
yeah,
one.
definitely. So crazy.
So he's like in his apartment, right? And he just starts hearing screaming and fucking people running. And you look, and it's like the first interaction you get is this like mom comes out of this building. She's like holding like this big ass butcher knife, and she sees his daughter, and she's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And the daughter's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And like goes up to her, and then typical fucking got played bitch move, and fucks her up, right? And then
Of course.
Yeah.
so he's inside his apartment. He doesn't have like food. He
He
only
like
has
watches this. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, and
was
he's just like
that?
chilling in his house, just playing video games. Internet goes out and shit. Then he's like seeing like videos on his phone where there's people like, so you know, like Asia, everybody lives in like high-rise apartments and stuff like that, where people
Yeah.
are like hanging off the railing of their apartment, like holding out their phone.
Trying to get like phone signal. You know, because
And then-
everything's down at
and
this
then
point
they'll fucking get signal and slip.
and fall.
And so like
Oh.
This
Well,
dude-
okay, so what's the movie again?
Alive.
Yeah, so without giving out too much, he basically finds one other survivor that lives across the way from him.
Yeah.
Like in a whole opposite building across a parking lot with just loaded with zombies. So this man like flies a drone
Like the
out.
whole building
Yeah, this man like
is just zombies.
this man like flies a drone out and like he like flies up each level and it's just stacked and layered with zombies. And
Yeah.
this dude has to like get up out of there.
Tight.
And
I'm gonna look into it.
yeah,
Should.
What
it's-
what can I find it on?
I don't know. We have a
We have a
fucking
fire
Your
stick,
we have a
bootleg?
fire
so-
stick. Yeah, we have jailbroken fire stick, so we can find everything.
I can do that kind of nerd shit because I have a fire stick too, bitches.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's
So-
called Alive.
You
called
sneaky ass bitches.
Yeah, it's
I
called.
got a fucking computer. I got a fire stick.
Yeah, you're ready.
I got a fucking PS4. I could fucking find anything.
Yeah, and then we've been crushing out the. I guess I don't know what to call the series.
So I brought this chair from outside, and I've had this little friend here the whole time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck him.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Who's he?
Dude, I really should have eaten that fucking worm right in front of Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eags. Screaming Eags out of the army now.
Yeah, he is.
At the time, he wasn't,
Yeah.
and I should have done it, and I would have been like, dude, that's for the men and women that are protecting my country.
DYDS.
And then I didn't.
Yeah.
I was weak.
But fuck yeah. But that's those
Spooky season.
Yeah.
Shout out Spooky
So
season.
so like
What's up?
between
Oh
both
yeah. Oh yeah,
Asian
yeah.
zombie movies.
We came to the conclusion that Asian zombies are way scarier.
Way scarier
than white
any
zombies.
American zombie movie. Like,
White zombies, black zombies, Spanish zombies. Asian zombies,
Asian zombies,
hands down,
terrifying.
terrifying because they're just so.
I have one dispute.
Okay.
Nazi zombies.
That's pretty scary,
Okay.
ja.
But in 2020,
No,
unless
no.
we hit a neo-Nazi convention,
No. I mean,
is like-
oh, no.
God.
I don't mean
down.
like those kind of Nazis.
He
I
was
mean
chilling.
like dead German Nazis reanimated with
Oh,
the
that's
same
Oh, okay.
training
So,
and a
like, that
militant
would be
feeling
definitely
that they
terrifying.
wanted to kill, but like for brains.
No, but all these 2020 zombies were like kind of smart. In the second one, Alive, they could open
Oh.
the doors.
So,
okay, I have
yeah.
a movie for you guys to watch.
That was another thing.
Hold
Real
on.
quick.
Wild.
Okay,
Well,
go,
let me
go,
not
go.
lose this idea.
Go,
Those
go, go, go.
zombies could learn traits by like watching stuff. So like they wouldn't initially know the trait, but if they were to see you do it, they could recreate
Could
that act.
recreate it.
So if they saw you climbing,
They were like
those motherfuckers are like, oh,
intelligent-
we can
they
climb
were-
now.
Like learning shit. Yeah.
That's a terrifying dude. As an ever evolving parasite, fuck that.
Not
noise.
good.
Mm.
So this is not zombie at all.
Yeah, shoot me in the face immediately.
This is not zombie at all.
If I get bit, zombie quote right now, either you're one of you. If I get bit immediately, cat me.
I will not hesitate if we're near each other.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I mean, I'll drive. I can make it if I go run
It's
my
like-
car and drive. I'm like,
This
Brad.
is like super fast.
It's like, dude, he didn't say he was bit. He said he needed to shit. It's like, well, better safe than sorry.
And there's just shit all over my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, this
Okay.
movie,
Your movie.
it's not new that like I thought, but it's on Netflix. Highly suggested. Oh my god.
Dude, I sat on my balls.
I just saw the look on Carlos's face. You kind of turned into Marty. You're like,
I was sitting on my balls.
the only way, Marty, is for you to lick my balls. So the name of the movie is We Summon the Darkness. Just watch it. It's like a televangelist, like evangelical, crazy megachurch family has this crazy thing going on where like the daughter and everybody kills people.
What?
But they kill people.
In the name of God?
No, they kill people and make it look like Satan, like satanic rituals and shit like that, so they can capitalize on their Christian stand. And it's
Oh.
just so juicy, dude.
Just doing what the church does anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so, dude, it's so juicy.
Either way,
and
what
shit.
you said, I would have been like, oh, it's just what the church does
Dude,
anyway.
It's
on a
juicy.
normal
It's
basis.
juicy, and it's such a well-made movie. And Johnny Knoxville's in it, and he comes in, and it's like, oh, Papa Knoxville's in the building. He's just like such a regal man now. Like it's not welcome to I'm
Jackass.
Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. No,
Yeah.
So it's
20
like a
years
serious
later.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, and he's like the head of the church.
Yeah.
And it's just like he's such a badass motherfucker. He's got a small role, but like his character is very important in the movie. But dude, he comes in at like middle of the movie, and it's like, oh fuck yeah, that was like a random slash. It's like a slasher,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Wow.
Shout out spooky season.
Shout out spooky season. And on that, do you got anything else you want to chat about? Because I think
No, I'm
good.
fucking over it.
I think I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Chilling.
folks, if you want to keep up with us, you can search us across all social media platforms by searching Sloppy Top Podcast or emailing us at sloppytoppodcast@gmail.com. If you want to keep up with me, you can search me by searching Don Alvarez Music or Don_Alvarez_music on Instagram. Do you want to give out your socials, Brent?
Chuck of Nasties on Instagram.
And do you want to plug your show again and your stuff?
Yeah, you can catch me on The Dancer and the Housewife on Facebook and on YouTube, CreaTV, and you can also email me at dathwpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right. And if you want to catch us and her wonderful show, you can also catch us on YouTube by searching CreateTV or searching Sloppy Top Podcast or The Dancer and the Housewife. Or you can go to createmusicart.com/CreateTV and check us out there on the CreateTV, page and give us some love. Outside of that, we're going to end it like we normally do. Here's Nasty.
Tony Katana. Egos peak, we both sheep. Need no sleep, see no evil, just answers we both seek. Things go cease, need more peace, oh, need more peace, oh. Lean on me, please bro, please. We just breathe, it's like when we smoke trees. I notice we so weak, like we on the leash. Need more peace, oh, need more peace, oh. Bust a shot of hate across the world, what if it land on you? Niggas small as bandicoots, devil said damn it's you. Like damn when your man is fool, jamming screws, slaying the view, and the rule, blaming dudes, back to the matrix like Neo. Nasty, you know he slay shit like Dill. I'm trying to feel straight, but there's no ego. I ain't really off for the narrow mind, cause that's really where terror lies. Mirror minds, trying to think alike, never size. But these niggas switch like hella size. Too many jealous ties, too many lost, damn shit just mesmerizing. Real life shit what I specialize in. When he kill me, watch hell start rising. One with the soul off, keep I ain't hiding. Niggas know on the back streets where I'm riding. Fuck around, one start beef, you a dining. Straight to the gates, finna show you what it's signing. Bitch, no love over here, won't find shit. Nigga timeless, but I know I can't be want shit. How a nigga supposed to find conscious and do it in the middle of these monsters. I feelin' like a roach in a mosh pit. Sorry for the souls I reap. I feel it on the low key. And niggas swear they really know me. I ain't with the shit that you heard. I know you get your news from the birds, but I'ma make do eat his words and then skate off from the curb. I got no love, no words. Egos peak, we both sheep. Need no sleep, see no evil, just answers we both seek. Things go cease, need more peace, oh, need more peace, oh. Lean on me, please bro, please. We just breathe, it's like when we smoke trees. I notice we so weak, like we on the leash. Need more peace, oh, need more peace, oh.